everybody, and welcome to the Drowning Fools podcast. This is going to be episode 11, and we're doing pretty good right now. How's everybody doing?
Tired as fuck.
All right, yeah.
Same.
Yep. We all stayed up till about 4 a.m. last night, and I think Derek has the best out of all of us. Well, actually, you got 5 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep?
I ended up getting 4.
4? Okay.
After all things considered, so it's not bad.
I got 5, I think. I got 5, so I'm doing the best.
What time is it?
Sean?
I probably got like 2.
Jesus, what the
God.
shit?
What the fuck? What time is it there? Like, did you just not go to sleep?
Yeah, I just didn't go to sleep because because after I was done, like I knew if I kept playing what I was playing, that I'd just fall asleep at the controls. So I turned it off and started watching some stuff.
Yeah.
Just to and I just didn't go to sleep until like 7.
Oh, right.
Seems legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems pretty legit. Yep.
Just need to power through it sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. There are those days where you're just like, all right, give me the 2 hours that I just need those real quick, and then we'll just keep going.
Yeah.
Roll on through. All right. So what we do this week? Anybody have any
Interesting
stories? Anything at all?
I played a
I saw. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go. I watched WrestleMania.
How
That was fun.
Fun?
It was great. Everybody won who should have won, I guess. It wasn't stupid. It was a good time.
Who were you upset about winning?
Baron Corbin and Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle it was his retirement match, and he chose Baron Corbin to fight for some fucking reason. Baron Corbin sucks.
No.
And so as is WWE tradition, if you're retiring, you basically lose to the guy you're having your last match against, just to kind of put them over,
Yeah.
So. But Baron Corbin is awful and everybody hates him, so putting him over, you probably should just, had Kurt beat him and then let that be it. Because Kurt Angle has had such a, like,
Longer.
he's leaving such a legacy. Like, he's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, like,
Yeah.
straight up. He's leaving such a legacy.
Gotcha.
And he went down to fucking Baron Corbin. So
I mean, I don't know anything about Baron Corbin, but that name just does not like.
He's just annoying. He's just a fucking dumbass.
It sounds like that. Like, just his name sounds like that.
He's like that. How like in shows there will be like the big boss, and then he'll have like a sniveling like fucking second in command or something.
Yeah.
So he was kind of like that, where he was just this fucking annoying ass, dumbass, like general manager, and he was always, putting people in matches where there's no way they could win, and when he would fight somebody who would cheat, he would change the rules like halfway through the match or some shit.
I see.
But it was just like, and normally that would be cool, but it was kind of just annoying when he was doing it. He wasn't very fun.
Okay.
But that is what it is. There's always somebody you really just gotta hate, and WWE is plenty of those guys.
I gotcha.
I also watched 3 or 4 episodes of the new Ultraman series on Netflix.
How is that?
It's awesome so far.
Okay.
So it's that weird 3D anime shit that everybody hates, including me. But
I've heard a lot about this show, so.
But so from what I've seen so far, the 3D animation actually works in its favor. Mm-hmm. It's kind of crossing the bridge between making it anime and it's crossing the bridge between the manga, the anime, and the original shows, because it's the manga that this is based on is like super mechs doing anime shit all the time, right? Yeah. So making this 3D kind of crosses the bridge where a lot of the action is it looks like two guys who can actually do this shit. It looks like when people are fighting, it's stuff that you could do with wires and shit like they did in the original show. Yeah. So it's and these are really good action scenes. They look like high end martial arts movie fight scenes. Yeah. And it still looks good too. Like there's one shot where he releases his limiter and he's walking through this red smoke, and you can like only see a little bit of silhouette in his eyes, and it looks amazing. So they still made it work.
I gotcha. Yeah, nice. I heard it's a lot like trying to make it like realistic, like from someone can do it with a puppet on strings or something like that.
Well, I don't know about puppet on strings, but I mean like it. You could put two guys in like this Ultraman costume and like a monster costume and have them actually do the stuff they're doing in the show, you know. So and I think that's really what they were going for.
I gotcha. Okay,
was cool. Like a, you know, so it's good so far. I want to finish it because I don't think it's that many episodes. I read the manga a little bit before this, which is why I was excited for this.
Okay,
because the manga is pretty cool, and it has a Virgil. So they just went ahead and so I'm excited to see that. Okay. And what else did I do? We didn't play D&D this week.
No D&D, all right.
I played Videl. I picked up Videl.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's so fun.
I picked up Hit.
Who did you drop?
Because he's fucking a real character now.
Yeah, and so turns out I can do my combo even better with Hit with 16. Yeah. So yeah, I can lead off of my combo with 16 straight into another grab. So it's a grab reset combo. Yay!
Who did you drop? Goku or Yamcha?
I dropped Goku.
Gotcha.
Great. So now he's got 2 on his team.
So now I have to force myself to play the ground game instead of using Goku to get in.
But it's worth it.
It's gonna be worth it, I hope.
Because Hit is fucking awesome.
I just don't know if you can. I don't know if you can do the shotgun off of someone else's super though.
I don't think so. Oh yeah, you have to be able to.
Okay.
So because it's a what's it called super, yeah.
So I just need to incorporate that now. But I'm gonna actually have to learn. Have to learn Hit though. That's the issue.
Because I know Datadoya has a video where he was trying to go for a touch of death that was literally Android 17 level 1 into that Hit level or that Hit super.
Hit level 6 Hit.
Yeah.
Yo, the shotgun just looks so fucking cool when your bar gets drained. The bar disappears and your opponent's health bar disappears. It's wonderful.
Alright, but anyway, so yeah, Videl was fun, blah blah blah, all those characters. But anyway, fuck all that shit. I got Sekiro. I'm playing that.
Sekiro.
Look, man, that shit is fun as fuck.
Good game.
It's a good game. It's you know, I don't even know what to say, man. It's up there. I'm not sure. I want to say it's better than Dark Souls 3. I'm not sure if it's better than Bloodborne yet, but we'll see when I get to the end.
Yeah, I would say that you should do a list at the once you finish the game.
Yeah. Well, I still need to play Demon Souls.
I can help you with that. Like without having to play it, I can help you line that up. Because the thing about Demon Souls is that one is the first, so
it sucks.
Well, it's not that it sucks. It's just it's different. It's also made by a different studio, so.
Oh yeah, because it was before they were what you call it.
Yep.
But
it's made by give me a second. Why can't I think of the name? But anyway, yeah, it's made by a different studio. The playstyle is slightly different than Dark Souls, like the first Dark Souls. Demon Souls is made by development From Software. There we go. That's who Demon Souls is made by.
They're all made by From Software.
Are they all?
Yeah.
Oh. Then why is it a different?
Well, Activision published it, I think.
Souls.
Well, published Sekiro, but Bandai published all the other ones except for Demon Souls, I think.
No, I thought Demon Souls was just a different company, but I guess you're right.
I think someone else published Demon Souls, but
yeah.
Bamco published the Dark Souls games.
That's all it is.
Bloodborne.
Okay, so that's all it is. Never mind.
Yeah.
I lied.
Different.
I don't know my shit at all. Apparently.
Different publisher, not different developer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
nonetheless, I just like Demon Souls so much more because of the one thing I always love is the weapon manipulation. So by killing demons, you get their heart and you infuse their heart into one of your weapons, and you get the demon weapon, and that is my shit.
Nice.
I don't think any of the other games do that.
I was thinking, but nothing else really comes.
But yeah,
there's nothing really like it in any other games. Maybe they'll bring that back one day.
I hope so, because that was my favorite thing. Is just be able to take someone's soul and infuse it into your weapon and transform your weapon.
Well, I mean, taking like you could like that sounds like something you could put in Bloodborne too.
It sounds like something you could do in Bloodborne too.
Because Bloodborne's all about that shit.
Infuse your weapon with blood and have it transform into some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Or infuse it with madness.
Because they had insight last time, so they probably would just have a mechanic called madness do some other shit. I look. There are rumors that Bloodborne 2 is coming out. I'm not gonna believe them until I see something concrete.
Yeah,
goddamn.
Because we all thought Sekiro might be Bloodborne 2.
Yeah, because in a big thing because was in Bloodborne there was the dude who had his who was in the old Hunters. He was like banging his head up against the wall, and he had like an Eastern garb on. He had a sword that talked about in Eastern land. So everybody was like, okay, this must be, Bloodborne 2. It's gonna be in this Eastern land or whatever.
Yeah, I was hoping.
I mean, I wasn't getting my hopes up because I was like, I'm just gonna let it be what it is. Because some people were like, it's a new Tenchu game, which that's what it basically is.
It was a new Tenchu game, and then it was like, we can do our own thing with this.
Right? Yeah, they were like, we can actually do something else. So
apparently, the way the development went is it feature creeped into a new game.
Yeah,
just like
which I actually exactly. Yeah, back from when it was Resident Evil.
Yeah. Very similar to that.
I really like that. I like when something evolves into something else. Like it evolves to its own thing.
I'm happy whenever they do it and they realize that it's own game. And they actually change the name and everything.
Because you know what? Because that's like making a sequel to something, but still giving us something original.
You know what else also has a very similar story to this is Hollow Knight. When they came up with the new game that they're coming out with.
Oh yeah, it was just going to be DLC.
Yeah,
and then they made it into an actual game.
Yeah,
which is awesome. I'm glad. Yeah. Oh, I'm so fucking excited for that. That will probably be that comes out this year, right?
I believe so.
Fuck. So once I get Devil May Cry, it's going to be a battle between the new Hollow Knight Silksong, Sekiro, and Devil May Cry 5 for Game of the Year, probably.
You guys want to do a Game of the Year podcast?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I'd be down.
I feel like I wouldn't have much to add. I don't usually get games until like 4 or 5 months.
Way too late or whatever.
Yeah, so it's like.
So
I'm still down. I can put in my opinion, but.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what you do? You find games that you've played. So we'll discuss it off the podcast. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. You just be like Donkey and have the same Game of the Year every year.
Yeah. Knack.
Yeah.
That fucking game.
Knack 3 is coming out too.
Is it? Was that an actual announcement?
Yeah, I believe.
I thought that was a troll. I thought that was just somebody making a joke on Twitter.
Maybe. Let's see. Knack 3. Yeah, no, it was. Let's see. No, not Knack E3. Knack 3 confirmed.
No
June
fucking
9th
way.
Last year.
What?
Yeah. I mean, it could be a joke, but
That's gotta be a troll. That can't be real.
oh well. You know what? Fuck this. Well,
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised that they made a Knack 3 because they made a fucking Knack 2, which is just as unbelievable, you know. So
like, Knack is okay if it was like not the game, but like as a stress test.
yeah.
I could definitely see Knack being a stress test game. But
It's a thing you let like devs fuck around with to let them know how the shit works.
Yeah,
and then they were like, let's make it into a real game.
Because the game, like the actual character Knack, is made of all those different particles and shit.
It's just call it Physics Engine the fucking game.
Right? Oh boy.
Knack 2, baby.
Alright. Was that all you did this week, Deshaun?
Yes.
Yeah, alright.
I think
Eric,
so.
what about you? You got anything?
I went to work, which was for the most part alright. I ended up beating Kingdom Hearts 3 with Keon.
Nice.
We didn't go through any of the optional shit. We just like ran through the story mode.
Yeah.
I was very underwhelmed with the ending.
Give me a 1 out of 5.
For the ending or for the game?
No. Give me a 1 to a 10.
1 to a 10.
That's a little more
Yeah.
nuanced.
And he said for the ending?
Or no, just for the game in general.
For the game in general, like I'd say it was like I would give it like an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
The ending was it was very Kingdom Hearts.
Spoilers for Kingdom Hearts 3 incoming. If you don't want to hear them, please skip to 28:15. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
It left
It left a bunch of shit open.
not even just a bunch of shit. It was literally one thread, and it's very obvious
Yeah.
that they're like fishing for another game.
Yeah,
But-
obviously, yeah.
I wish they had just done what they did with Kingdom Hearts 2, which was an end, and then the secret
Let
ending
it
was
be its
like
own- yeah.
it
that was its
raised
conclusion.
questions, and it was like obviously there's going to be another game, but like it wasn't with any characters that you knew, so it was just like cool and intriguing. This ending was like, actually, I wish they had the balls to like not put in oh god, yeah, to like not put in either of the secret endings and just end the Sora, Riku, Kairi timeline right there.
Yeah.
I would have been so happy if they had actually done that.
Like, let this be a conclusion of their story.
Yeah.
I would
nice.
say it would actually be pretty cool to see other Keyblade users other than those three.
Yeah.
Like future timeline where they're adults and then you're playing as like the new kids or something like that.
I mean, you do play as a couple of other people in this game, but for the most part,
They're all basically just Sora, aren't they?
No,
They're all-
Riku and Aqua fight differently.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
And there actually is a lot of like character moments where Sora like completely gives up hope, and it's like kind of cool to see him break. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I wish they had gone a little bit. Yeah, I think you'll understand what I'm saying when you get to the ending. But I wish they had the balls to just like do what they implied without the secret ending.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because if they had done that, I would have had like mad respect. But
Isn't one of the secret endings is I guess spoiler talk.
Spoiler talks.
Spoiler,
We're going to go
spoiler.
Let's see, 21 minutes. I'm going to add like an extra spoiler talk for Kingdom Hearts so that way people know.
Okay. But isn't one of the secret endings that Sora and Riku end up in that city and it's the world of that game that was in the Toy Story
yeah,
thing, whatever opening?
yeah, that was the one that was just released, or like 2 days after launch.
So
Why?
what's
What is that?
What's the secret ending?
So there's this game that was like kind of hyped up in the Toy Story world. Like it's a game inside the Toy Story world.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it looks so cool, and then they end up in that game because apparently this was supposed to be like Final Fantasy 13 Versus and the world that, or not the world that never was, Oh God. What's the clothing RPG on the DS?
Clothing RPG.
Yeah, it's like it's I know it's like Twoey is what it boils down to, but it's like God. The World Ends With You, I think.
Okay, I've heard of that.
Oh, is that okay? Clothing RPG.
That's all I know about it is that it's like
that has like weird clothes and stuff.
Well, and I think there's a lot to do with the equipment.
Gotcha. So it's like Bloodborne, where it's it is fashion born.
Anyway.
Oh, I see.
So, but like apparently it's supposed to be like an amalgamation of those two games, and then it got brought into Kingdom Hearts. And a lot of people are thinking that that's because Kingdom Hearts 3 had like I think it had no Final Fantasy characters, and so
none, yeah.
They're thinking that that's going to be like the heavy Final Fantasy game.
Where there's like no Disney shit.
Yeah,
basically.
Probably. Yeah.
I am A-okay with that.
Yeah, because that's where Kingdom Hearts should have gone. Because I'm really sick of the Disney shit.
Like, there's been so many things where it's like you can just feel Disney's hand was like all over certain parts of Kingdom Hearts.
I mean, it just these characters being here just doesn't fit the tone that they're trying to go for anymore. You know, a lot of this stuff's kind of dark and heavy, and fucking Mickey Mouse is just sitting there with his high pitched voice squeaking in your ear. Daffy Duck is quacking like an insane bastard, and Goofy is fucking goofy.
So I've seen the first hour of Kingdom Hearts from watching Derek stream and a couple other people's streams, and I just did not like the way they handled that game at all. Like the beginning of the game at all.
Yeah, it was really slow.
I hope it. I'm guessing it changes because you said it was an 8 out of 10. So I'm guessing something switches up and becomes more fun. But like,
I'm sure it picks up in the game.
The last world is really awesome.
Okay, I was gonna say that first hour made me really like.
Yeah, no, it's getting.
I've seen I saw the boss fight with Xehanort. And
which one?
Like that last boss, the very last one where he gets the
Keyblade
sword. Yeah,
the Keyblade with an X.
The X blade, the Keyblade. Some call it the X blade. Some might say key or whatever the fuck. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. But
I really look. I know it's a big meme, but I really wish Kingdom Hearts didn't have such a weirdly convoluted story. I wish it was a lot more simple than it was. Because it really kind of got out of control.
I just wish they would like at least come out with a streamlined Bible for it. Like just something where it's like, okay, these are the things that are important. The other stuff is fluff.
I can do that for you right now.
Well, you mean like an actual book?
Yeah, like an actual book.
like a Google Doc.
Yeah, like you can go to
their
webpage.
Because I was gonna say they made a game where you could just do all that.
No, I mean like a web page where you can just go and read like front to back, like maybe 15 minutes of reading and be like, okay, I know the entire story now.
Yeah, not like a branching wiki where you have fucking 47 tabs open.
Like this is one timeline, this is another timeline, this is another timeline, this is where the heart connects to this heart, and this is where the
Yeah, this is why this character looks like this character, but why he also acts like Sora.
Yeah.
Here's why this happens and why this happens.
I will tell you that my my blanket statement of having the some shit happen sticker was perfectly useful in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, the only real games I think you should play are Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. And then if you're gonna pick a spin-off to play, I think Birth by Sleep makes the most sense.
Yeah,
I think Birth by Sleep and the story of Chain of Memories.
Yeah, you don't need to play Chain of Memories though. You can just know what happens.
Just the story.
Just read the manga.
Yeah.
Yes. Just read the manga.
And I think you can get away with that. And like all the other games, you basically just need to know like one thing from each game. Like Recoded was brought up, but only for like one line. So they're just like, I'm just like, oh, do I have to know Recoded now? Fuck. And they never brought it up.
Sora?
Yeah.
That's one. Yeah.
And they never brought it up again. And I was like, okay.
Because I remember that line that Goofy goes, it was to make sure your data self could handle the pain of loss or whatever the fuck, and it was such a stupid line. Because it's just out of nowhere.
All right.
But yeah.
I am 100% done with Kingdom Hearts at this point.
Well, honestly, it was a fun game, and like I personally liked the combat. The one issue that I had was that you can't do the thing that you could do in other games, which is interrupt your own attacks with dodge.
Oh yeah.
And so there's this
dodge cancel.
Yeah, there's this one like mini boss in the last world before a lot of the final fights where he has this move that like he creates clones of himself, and after a second the clone explodes, and you stay locked on to where he started. So when he makes a clone, you stay locked onto the clone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just extremely annoying because the Keyblade I was using was the one from Pirates, and it had like a really long attack animation.
Yeah.
And then I would just get hit by the explosion every time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And other than that, though, I think especially like the labyrinth was really fun, which is like the leading up to like Xehanort as the final boss.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
Okay.
Yeah. And it felt really like a war, like a Keyblade war, you know?
Like it should.
Yeah. And,
you're right, because that's literally what he's doing.
Yeah.
The final Xehanort fight was like, I think everything besides the final stage was pretty good. It was like interesting and felt kind of like epic. And the final one, you're just fighting an old man with a Keyblade.
That was my thoughts when I was watching it. I was like, this is just some guy,
and like
he's not. Yeah,
it wasn't hard. It was just like you had to know the patterns. Like you just have to figure out the patterns, and it was just like after that, it was free money.
It's
maybe
like the Sephiroth fight.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe if he Full Metal Alchemist it and like got all young when he grabbed the actual Keyblade, like the perfected one, and it changed him somehow, that would have been cool. But he was just same old Xehanort.
You know what pissed me off?
Fuck.
Huh.
Okay, so more spoilers, but I'm sure people already know that.
We haven't hit the non-spoiler part yet because I'm going to let everybody know that we're coming back to the spoiler part.
Yeah.
So
Fucking,
we're still in it.
Sora uses the Keyblade, which is the big ass like epic one.
So
yeah.
And then
like the X-Blade or like the
X-Blade.
Okay, cool.
It is literally the Keyblade is key in Greek.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
Yes, but we have to clarify because when people think Keyblade, they think of the blade that has a key at the end of it rather than
a key at the beginning of the name. Anyway, he picks up the X-Blade and like he uses it, and then you do some shit later, and he goes back to his actual like Kingdom Keyblade, and it's like, bro, you have literally the most insane Keyblade given to you.
You have ultimate power, and you're just like,
Well, it's like I don't even care if he's like, oh, I don't want this power. It's like use the fucking Keyblade.
Right.
It's just the strongest. Just fucking use it. Like I didn't go through getting Fenrir in Kingdom Hearts 2 for nothing, motherfucker. Like
right, you went through this whole adventure to to get this shit, and now you got it, and now you're not gonna use it.
Yeah,
like, nah, it's going on my wall.
But I mean, I would have been okay with that. Let's be honest.
Just have him give it to Mickey or some shit.
Yeah,
or
Yensid or whatever.
It's out
just,
there.
Like, do something. It just disappears.
This shit's going above the fireplace.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, it was a good game. It was a little bit different from the other Kingdom Hearts games, but I think that's okay. I think having a little bit of gameplay change is different and is fine.
I think it's fine.
And I'm excited to see the new spin-off, but also I might not pick it up on release.
I gotcha.
Yeah. I might just do what I did with all the other games, which is put some shit happen sticker on it.
Yeah.
I really need to make those stickers, man.
All right, and with that, we're back from spoilers.
All right, let's move on to the rest of my week.
Yeah, what else did you do?
I streamed last night, and I've been playing a lot of WoW recently.
How's it been going?
It's been going good.
All right. Wait, everyone go quiet. Okay, go ahead and continue.
I've been leveling a new Shadow Priest named Sits and Faps, and it's been going well.
Sits and Faps.
Yeah. And
do you like just sit in the back of the line and kill everybody?
Yeah, like so. How Shadow Priest works is I put a bunch of dots on people, and then
okay.
And then those dots do things.
Yeah, well, it's like one of them heals me, one of them just does DPS, and then like I have this thing where I can summon a void form, and so it's like I get access to a couple new abilities, and all my other things do like increased damage.
Okay.
But I keep out DPSing my tank's aggro, which is kind of annoying.
Oh, so you're not killing things efficiently enough?
I'm killing things too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing it efficiently.
Yeah, exactly. And the tanks are always getting pissed at me. They're like, you need to stop doing as much damage. I'm like, you need to tank better. And so it's just like,
faster.
Yeah. It's like literally we're fighting one dude and I'm running away from it. And I'm like, you have a taunt. I know you have a taunt. I've played Warrior before. Like,
get this thing off me.
Yeah, pretty much. So literally a lot of times what I have to do is like I have to stop my DPS. I just put on my dots and like chill until my threat goes back down to 0 and then I like full DPS again. And it's just like, bro.
Please.
Yeah, it's just like this is fun because it makes me feel like I'm useful, but like come on.
Don't want to be too useful. Don't want to make everybody else feel useless.
Well, it's like I'm really bad at like Shadow Priest is really good at 1v1s and like doing the bosses.
Gotcha.
But I'm like actually like fucking like hedgehog in a condom factory useless when it comes to trash. And so like
why is it bad that you're killing things too fast? Like I don't get that though.
Well, it's because like it just makes like everyone's job harder, like especially the healers, because priests are clothies, so they're like insanely squishy.
Mm-hmm.
And so like when a boss aggro's onto me, like 2 attacks, I could be dead.
Okay.
And then we lose one of our like literally major DPS. So it's just like if we don't have it aggroed to the tank, it's kind of an issue.
But if you're killing things, why does it matter that?
Well, because it's not necessarily like the boss is like low HP when it aggroes to me. It's just how much damage and threat is being generated.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say like you're probably hitting it more often, or you're doing more damage more often than the tanks are. So it's like, oh, this guy's the bigger threat. So
yeah,
gotcha. Okay, so it's because the AI is programmed that way. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like how minion aggro works in League.
Yeah.
Yeah, think of it like I'm hitting the enemy champion every single time they walk up to CS.
I got you. And then all the minions are like, hey!
Yeah. And it's just like, if I don't play correctly, then they all aggro onto me and I take 300 damage. Except in WoW, he aggroes onto me and I take, like...
life bar.
Yeah, half my life bar. So, other than that, though, it's been fun. I played it a little bit on stream with Keon. We've been leveling other characters. I've been leveling a mage. And that's fun.
Nice. I'm glad you're having a good time.
Yeah, me too, dude. Fucking, I wanted to play WoW and it was just like...
I haven't streamed in a bit. I'm trying to get my Elgato. I need to figure out which one I want to get, and then.
Yeah, I got you.
Because I really, really want to play Dark Souls 3 on stream and get my ass blasted. A whole bunch of bus ass.
You should jump onto the Bloodborne online. Apparently, it's terrible.
Wait, Bloodborne online?
Oh, PvP.
PvP, yeah.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting those games have PvP.
Yeah.
There's actual spots that have dedicated people who go there.
Yeah.
And on the computer, there's mods for PvP.
Ooh. Fucking the Vampire Castle, Canehurst is like where the fucking killers go.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Dude,
that place.
Good.
Oh, go ahead.
Go.
Okay. There's that place, and then above,
there's a Nightmare Frontier.
Yeah, above the swamps is another one.
Yeah.
Because you go, there's that big plateau above the swamps that everyone fights at because it's just an open area.
Yeah, that's what it's for. Because there's that bell ringing lady who literally brings a guy there.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. Yeah. Bloodborne's such a good game, man.
It's fucking awesome. It's my favorite game.
It is fun. Oh, actually, can I talk about something that happened on stream last night?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sure.
So I was streaming last night, and I was streaming my solo queue, right? Because I was, Keon went to bed, so we stopped leveling in WoW, and I played a little bit of Hearthstone. I'm like, hey, I want to play some League, and so I ended up losing 2 games. That was just the end of all. It's I stopped playing solo queue after that. But both games, I got these people who were just they were very obviously, one was a booster, and the other was getting carried.
Yeah.
Because it was a support, and by the way, only played e-girl supports too, just FYI, and the booster was playing Yasuo bot lane, and I looked his stats up later, and he had a 70-something% win rate or 80% win rate.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And like, so I had been having trouble in the lane. In that there was an AP Cho'Gath, I was Corki, and I was just kept getting one shot. And so it's like middle of the game, I was like 1-5, right?
Yeah.
End of the game, I brought it back to 7-7, and admittedly, there was a point where I could have ended the game, but so like we were at the enemy's Nexus. It was me and our tank, and they had a fed ass Renekton that I was kiting back. The Renekton went on the tank, and I started attacking the Renekton instead of the Nexus, right?
Yeah.
So admittedly, I might have been able to end the game. Like, there's a possibility I probably could have ended the game, but I was just like focused on like get the tanks, I could end it later, right? Or get the whatever Renekton, so he doesn't pop on me. And everyone just started like we both died. Everyone just started flaming me because they're like, you could have ended the game. You're the worst player. Like blah 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 blah. I'm just like, whatever. I made a mistake. It's shit happens.
Yeah.
And they're like, you lost the game for us. And I'm just like, bro, like, or and they're like useless Corki, and I'm just like, bro. If you put it in my hands to win the game, like, obviously I'm not useless. Like,
yeah, exactly.
And it's just like, I understand like that they were upset and that I should have focused on Nexus. In hindsight 2020, like, yeah, I should have. Yeah. But like, when you're in that moment, you just want to like, they're like, why'd you greed for the kill? I'm like, it's not greeding for the kill. It's the safe play, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like ignoring the Renekton that can literally one shot me because he's been doing it all game is not the correct move.
Yeah, no, especially if he's not focusing on you. Kill him real quick, then kill the Nexus.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's just
it just took too long to kill him.
Yeah, well, it's like I got caught by Lux Binding in one shot, and so it was just like whatever. But like, and then they kept blaming me, and they're like, "Yeah, we lost the game, we lost the game, we lost the game." And it's just like, well, if we just, and then the other thing was, they had an Udyr, and Udyr took so we had an open Nexus too, right? So it was just two open Nexuses. Udyr took one of our inhibs, so like I would try to fight Udyr, but he would just run away. And then, like, Udyr also bought his Rot Portal. So, Udyr went behind the Nexus, got it down really low, and then Rot Portaled. And no one else killed this Rot Portal. I was focused on the super minions. And then they blamed me for not killing the Rot Portal. And they're like, you lost us the game. I'm like, it's not, like, look, it's not my fault you guys can't look at the ground and kill this Rot Portal. Like, bro.
That's not your fault.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's like, I should have noticed it too, but I was focused on super minions because someone pinged it. I was just like, okay, I'll go deal with those. And so it's just like, everything's your fault, Corky. And I'm just like, yeah, whatever. And so, like, I just moved on, next game, reset mental. And then, like, I got those people in my next champ select. Oh, and then he came into my stream and flamed me. And he's like, why are you streaming if you're only gold 1? I'm like, why? I wish I had thought of this at the time. I'm just like, why are you talking if you're not a fucking, like, sociologist? Like, you obviously don't have a degree. You can't type correctly. Like, your only skill is being good at League, and you suck at that. Like...
Yeah, no, I know those people all too well.
Yeah, it's just like, bro, like, why are you going to come in and flame when you can't even do this? I know you can't do this, because if you could, you would do it.
I'm just happy because I carried 2 games in a row as Nautilus.
Nice. Yeah, so anyway, it was just like, it was like that, and then the next game, I got matched up against them, and we almost won it, but like, some team fights didn't go our way. And then they started flaming me again. I'm just like, I lost 2 games. Boo-hoo. Like, if you're so mad over... Like, it's okay to be invested in a game and be upset that you lost.
Yeah.
But if you're going to, like, harass someone over their play the next game and just be like, you obviously have either such a shitty life that is the only value you get out of your life. And it's like, at that point, you know what, dude? I have a college degree. I have a job. I'm okay letting you have that. Or it's a fucking kid who has nothing else important in their life. And then they're going to fail because they suck at everything else. Either way, I win in this scenario.
Oh, the anger is real. It's so real.
I mean, that's just how
we are entering the salt mine.
I mean, that is literally just how it is with League.
Yeah.
They run so deep.
Because those are, like, he's the type of player, and I could have seen this, which was, like, he's only good mechanically. On top of that, he's not very good. And on top of that, he thinks he's better than he is.
Well, he is a Yasuo main.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, he's probably like fucking Diamond 4, which is like, yeah, you're good. But like, you're not good enough to make a living off this, you know?
Yep.
And it's like, you probably don't have any other skills. Because 99% of the people who do this shit are kids and don't have any other skills.
Salt mine is so deep. He's like wrapping cords around his arms, getting that injection ready.
I'm just mad when he came into my stream. Like
Yeah,
I
no,
have people flame me all the time, but it's just
That
like
does suck.
that's the bad part though. Like,
oh, and then he ghosted me.
Like you went out of your way to go to somebody else's like stream just to fuck with them. Like, come on, dog.
And then he
Just get back to
ghosted me the
game.
next game.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, it was just annoying dude. I'm not mad per se. I'm just annoyed.
Yeah, I can understand that.
And next time I see him, I'm gonna just pick fucking Malphite and make sure that he dies every single team fight.
I have a button that kills you. I guess I'll use that button.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I have wind wall. I'm like, I have a big ass body.
But yeah, so there's that. What did I do this week?
Yeah, it's a very good question. What did you do?
What did I do? I played some D&D. We had a battle royale. Not in the sense of battle royale games. It was just a free for all. And so we have a barbarian, a wizard, a sorcerer, and a rogue. And the barbarian was like, I'm gonna just sit here and watch everyone else fight. And guess what? Everyone else fought. And then she just walked up and killed the last person and won.
Great. That's my favorite kind of player.
Because no one else wanted to go fight her because she's a barbarian.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So she's like, well, fuck this. I guess I'll just sit here and wait. Which I think is a stupid strategy. And is no fun. But I'm not going to say anything. So yeah, that's what happened in D&D this week. Next week, this upcoming Sunday, they're going to have to deal with their tavern being broken into, being caught on fire and whatnot. So that's going to be fun.
Should you be spoiling this on the podcast?
They won't see this.
Oh, I see.
On top of that, they already know that their thing is getting broken into. They just don't know it's going to be on fire yet.
Well, what? Wait, you mean like, are you like in the middle of it getting broken into?
Yeah. Like they all like the end of the last session, they ended with hearing the windows shattered.
Oh, I see.
And
okay.
They just don't know the tavern's going to be on fire, so they just think it's getting broken into, not set ablaze.
Okay.
So that's going to be fun for them to deal with because they've been like they built this tavern over the last so session 3 they got this tavern, and they've had it for the last year. They've had this tavern for a year now in real life. It's like 3 months in the game, but a year in real life. So yeah.
What is this? Always Sunny and whatever the fuck?
Yes.
Wherever the fucking D&D world takes place.
It's always sunny in wherever the fuck.
It's always sunny in wherever the fuck. Yes. Definitely. But yeah, no. So that's gonna be happening next week, which is gonna be interesting to see how they deal with it. Because they just finished the festival, so that's gonna be interesting. I did some more writing for the tabletop game I'm making.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a task that like every time I go back to it, I'm like, oh right, I can add this, and this, and oh god, there's so much I need to add. I forgot how much there is in tabletop games for you to actually have like a working system. Building a brand new system is not easy.
Yeah. Oh, it's not. I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't think it was.
You'd think it would be so easy, you know?
Well, I mean, it's not that I thought it was going to be easy. I thought I wouldn't have to write as much as I do, because I'm like, okay, well, I can add this, and this. All right, but what are the numbers? All right. And that's my favorite part is the numbers. So I can do it without that much like struggle to balance it. But at the same time, I also know how to break games. I'm like, oh, can't do that because that would break it. Oh, can't do that because that would break the game.
Shit, fuck it. You should just break it. Just make a game that just you go out. You have to. It's like fucking what is it called? It's like doing Real Impact in Devil May Cry. Like doing a Destroyed Real Impact in Devil May Cry. Break the game, kind of doing the maximum amount. Yeah. Just gotta go for it. Make that your tabletop.
Yeah, I mean,
if you can.
If I can, right? If I can.
Yeah. So, if you can make it fun.
Yeah. So I'm working on making it. So as a general aspect in D&D, it's a lot of this like small action here, small action there, right? I want to make it grandiose. Mm-hmm. So I am making it so that there's a lot of movement options.
Seems legit.
So that way,
Okay.
so that way you can go in, hit here, move, hit here.
But like actually like use the map rather than just have this small little section that you're like, I'm gonna walk forward and I'm gonna stab and I'm gonna stand here and stab and I'm gonna stand here and stab. All right, that dude's dead. Now I'm gonna walk to the next person and stand there instead. So instead, it's gonna be like bouncing from place to place.
Mm-hmm.
Which also means the enemies are gonna have to be a lot stronger, so that way you don't want to be next to them because getting hit by them could be fatal or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't want to make it like one hit kill, So it's a struggle. I'm trying to like balance it. It's a lot of fun though. I thoroughly enjoy doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I've been working on that. What else? I don't think I've done really too much else. I've been playing I'm been getting really back into fighters, like hardcore. I've been trying to like up my game. Which one thing is just I need to work on my mobility. I'm very, very much of a reaction player, so I do a lot of just like walking back and forth in place instead of like dashing in and trying to like get in the mix. So I need to start working on getting the lead off my feet and actually like,
be aggressive.
Exactly.
Aggressive.
Exactly. But yeah, like I struggle with that so much that I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna just wait for them to hang themselves, and then I'm like, but I could have just gone in and jabbed there, and then I would have got a full combo. But instead, now I'm stuck in pressure. Oh, now I'm in a corner. Well,
Yeah.
time to wait and see if I can get out of this.
I'm generally I have the opposite problem. I'm usually too aggressive, so
Which a lot of my friends are too aggressive, and that's why I play so patiently, because I can just beat most people off that.
Yeah.
But the issue is when I come across another like patient player, I'm just sitting here just like, all right, and he's just sitting there like, all right.
Or when one of us gets sick of it and we just play like you, and then you panic.
Yeah, because I'm just like, well, we're both just sitting here doing nothing. Someone's got to do something, and usually the person who's been playing like that longer than I have is like, okay, well, I can dash here safely, and then I go like, oh, I need to dash it, and I dash it and get beat the shit out of.
Yeah, I need to learn to play, or I need to learn to do safe jumps in Dragon Ball. I know this is just like in general you're saying, but like specifically for Dragon Ball, I need to learn how to do safe jumps.
Yeah. I just need to learn to use mobility. Like I just am so bad at like just dashing in, back dashing back in, spacing, and then killing.
Well, you have a hit on your team now. Just press medium, and you cover the majority of the screen.
Yeah, that's also very true. I just teleport at people and be like, all right, I'm here now.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then I call Yamcha, and he just goes, brrrr.
Oh my god, I've been doing the revolving door again.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, but then again, I also haven't really played since the big update, so I played a little bit. I found a TOD with the team that I was like fucking around with, and then I stopped playing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to start learning TODs, man.
I've been trying to do that fucking Frieza Touch of Death.
That thing is sick.
Wonky. Yeah.
Sick. It's so fun to watch.
It's fresh. It's fucking I don't know. Frieza having a touch of death. Well, that's never gonna fucking happen. But Frieza having a touch of death like that is so Frieza. I don't know. Like something really about it just seems really appropriate for him.
I'm just happy there's touch of death combos without sparking now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because they were probably like, you know what, let's make it a little more fun.
In all honesty, that's what's going to
crush someone.
That's what's going to get me into Dragon Ball more. Is that there's touch deaths now.
Yeah, because now there's like tension. That was real tension.
Yeah, like now I can play this game like Marvel.
Yeah.
Which is one touch KO. Although,
but it's more fun to watch.
Yeah, it's much more fun to watch. And Marvel 3 was a lot of fun to watch for people who actually knew what was going on. For
it was
anybody
like having a seizure and a heart attack at the same time.
Like, have you seen Infinite? Infinite is like a seizure.
Yeah, but it's fucking ugly.
Yeah, too bad it's ugly. Like, if Infinite looked good, watching those matches would be insane because all the shit that's going on. It's like watching four people fight at the same time.
Yeah.
Dude, oh. Did anybody else get the Power Rangers game? Because I did.
Oh fuck! I saw it and I was like, I can get Sekiro or this Power Rangers game.
What system?
But I've been watching some stuff.
I got it on PS4, but I think there's crossplay.
I believe there is. I'm probably gonna get it on the PS4 as well.
Yeah,
But
I'll probably get on the PS4 too.
Did Lethal League ever come out on the PS4?
I do not know.
Blaze? I'm pretty sure it did. Damn, I should have got that.
No, don't worry about it. I'm buying it.
Oh my god, thank you.
Yeah, because I'm going to stream it and we're gonna all play.
Oh, okay.
Can't wait to get my ass handed to me.
I'm ass. Like the Sean might beat your ass. I won't.
I mean, I've never played the game.
Yeah, I am pretty good at it. When we were doing when me and Cameron and our other buddies would have like our little group plays, I would always come out on top.
Yeah,
so.
like and
I went online for pretty long for a little bit.
You know you're ass at the game when your wife, who doesn't play fighters, beats your ass. Like she's beat me handily like 4 times in a row. I'm just sitting there just like, oh, this sucks.
But it's like even when you're getting beat, it's still fun.
Yeah, it's still a lot.
It's still like there's so much energy and excitement and hype to it. That's like
unless you're one of the people who's like results is all that matters.
Right, yeah. Like if you really don't like the feeling of losing, you're not gonna like this game.
Yeah, but man, I'm just so happy for all the new systems in the game.
Yeah, I'm excited to get my hands on it. But I should have got that.
I'll be getting that for you, so don't worry. Don't you worry.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll be getting it after the Elgato. So
Nice.
Yeesh.
Nice.
All right. Let's see. What else did I do this week? I played some Street Fighter, played some DBZ, played some Blaze Blue Central Fiction.
Have you seen any more of a Samurai Showdown?
I've seen a little bit of it. Yeah. Now I haven't seen too much though.
I watched a couple live streams and I saw some Max stuff. Some stuff that Max did.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, it is. Like
I'm
quite happy about the damage. Like the damage just makes every time.
It's I need to see a little bit more because it looks kind of still a little jank in some places. Mm-hmm. Like the mechanic where you drop your weapon and have to pick it back up. That doesn't look too, I don't know, polished yet. Because sometimes he'll be like, I saw a guy, he would be standing right next to his weapon trying to grab it, and it's just not happening. You know,
that's weird. Yeah.
You know, yeah, and he would, and you know, he would spend so much time trying to grab the shit that he would get hit. You know, so and even when someone does pick it up, it takes a long ass time for your character to get back into position.
Gotcha.
So you're still vulnerable to getting hit. So, and but I mean, it looks pretty good so far.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. Do you know if when picking up the weapon or anything like that puts you into a counter hit situation, so that way when you if and when you get hit, it's considered a counter hit?
I don't know. I did not see that.
Okay. I just want to know because that would be disgusting. Because if like you're picking up a weapon and
you get hit,
you get hit
get hit for extra damage. Yeah, you'd be fucked.
That's 80% of your life.
It's especially in this game where where you have a move that can. I think it's pretty sure this counts as super that can kill you in one hit.
It doesn't. I don't think it's one hit. I think it's 80% or something.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage to the point where it might as well be one hit.
Yeah, if let's say you get like a small combo into super, that's pretty much death.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I think that was pretty much all my week. I just played a couple games. I'm planning on doing so. I came up with what I'm going to call my series for when I take my first look at things.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna be flopping on the buttons for Rogue Legacy soon.
Flopping on the buttons.
I thought it was gonna be first time touching the buttons.
No, flopping on the buttons. So because you don't know the game and how it works. Right?
Yeah.
So I'll be doing Rogue Legacy soon. Probably in like the next couple weeks or so.
Why not slapping the buttons?
Slapping the buttons? Well, the reason why I was thinking flopping on the buttons is because I was gonna actually throw a fish onto a arcade stick for the video.
Fucking do it.
A fish? Okay.
Fucking
that's
do it.
Good.
So it's just gonna
So I'm working on getting the thing together. I just need to get myself filmed of like jumping into the air, flopping around, and then the fish just lands on the arcade stick. But yeah, flopping on the buttons.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
I'm excited.
I'll be there.
You're like, I just want to see the intros.
Right? Yeah. I just want to see the fish.
I want to. You may want to do what I did, which was I did a editing stream. Mm-hmm. I'd be interested to see how you pulled this off.
Okay. I'll do that then. When I go and make that video.
Wait, give out all your secrets.
Give out all my secrets. Everyone needs to know.
I'd really just see how much trouble you have editing.
I mean, I don't have too much issue. The only thing is that I wish I knew. I wish I had a better program for it. Like, Filmora is great and all, but there's certain things that I'm like, why can't I do custom animations? Why can't I do custom things? There's just no.
Yeah.
Like everything, it's like you just pick from the selection. You can't go like and super customize what you want. Like I want this to fade in and zoom here and then do this without doing 8 steps to make it work.
Yeah,
Right.
There's a reason I swapped.
Yeah.
I need to learn Adobe After Effects. Using that too.
I would like to use that as well, but I don't have it. So, but yeah. All right. Will that be it for the podcast today, or do we want to do an actual topic?
Nah. I think shooting the shit was just good.
Yeah.
I think that was good. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Thanks for watching, everybody.
it's been a good time. It's been a good time.
Yeah, I didn't talk about Golden Sun at all.
Nope.
Whoops.
You didn't talk about Golden Sun at all. No one mentioned that at all.
But you should play Golden Sun.
Nope.
good game.
All right.
You know what they should play is WoW Classic that's coming out in summer.
Where can we?
Oh yeah.
Where can
Why are
we
they
find
putting
you?
that out?
Because I'm ending this conversation right now.
You can find me on Twitter at real_cas and on Twitch at Cayman2nd and YouTube at Cayman2nd.
All right. And Deshaun, where can we find you?
Twitter at Mr. Urban Buddha and Twitch at The Urban Buddha and YouTube Mr. Urban Buddha.
All right. And you can find me at I Press the Buttons on Twitch, Twitter, and
No. Twitter's Cameron Snowden. I apologize. And then
Docs.
and then you can find me at I Press the Buttons on YouTube as well.
all right. And as always, laugh at yourself. I'll catch you guys next time.
Play Golden Sun.